Welcome to the first part of our empowered consumerism orientation. This is Moses Adika, one of the top leaders of the Alpha Super Diamond team, and I'm going to take you through this particular training. So I just want you to pay keen attention, do take notes, especially on the very important points that we are going to note down. So I want you to listen to this. This is just a welcome note for you as your new distributor. Congratulations on your decision to start your own business with empowered consumerism and partnering with the Super Diamond team as your support team. Every great success begins with a great decision. Thank you for making a decision to take charge of your life. Congratulations. I encourage you to commit to your empowered consumerism business for a minimum of 12 months. As with many new businesses, it may take 12 months or more to develop substantial residual earnings. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but rather an income opportunity that can pay you and your family a substantial residual monthly income for many generations. Think of your first year as a training period to learn and practice the skills necessary to build your business. Thank you for trusting us to be your mentors in this new venture. We are honored to be in partnership with you, together with the rest of our leaders. We want you to know that we are here to support you and anyone you bring into the business. The best way to help you and your future team members is to use our new empowered consumerism orientation program. This fantastic program helps our new team members develop a strong foundation. I'm here to assist you through the steps. Make sure to create time to go through all the 3 parts and the products model one by one as you make clear notes and share with your upline leader. Remember, we are in a duplication business. Make sure to learn and master all the steps so you can take your new recruits through the same process. Our job is to help you become independent from us as quickly as possible. How soon you will become an independent leader will depend on your level of commitment to your business and commitment to our training system. There will certainly be ups and downs, good times and bad times as you build your business. We will introduce you to all our uplines. Whenever you have questions, concerns, needs, information, or support, they will be there for you. We will also introduce you to a smaller and vibrant sales team that will be working very closely with you. Make sure you stay with the pack. Be available for the trainings and company events. You will have a smoother sale through the ups and downs. Cheers to the beginning of your new chapter with empowered consumerism. I wish you a brighter future ahead. Your team leader, Moses Adika. So welcome to this particular training. So first, I'll start by sharing with you our partners. So the first partner that we have is Nature's Way, which actually gives us the herbal products or the food supplements that we have. Then we have DSM, which produces the Resvida. Those are the cardiovascular products. Then we have WADA, which produces the weight loss and weight gain products. Then we also have our legalities. So the business is duly registered in the country by KRA. We have Nairobi City County. We have KEBS. So occasionally you'll meet some guys who really want to know how legal is this business. Keep on sharing this with them. Don't be discouraged by anyone probably who is telling you the online business is a scam. So this is all you need to show to prove to them that the business is very legal and registered. So our offices are at a second floor of 680 Hotel that is in Nairobi. Then we have another office in Eldoret, Daima Towers. Then these are the mode of payments. In case you'll have someone who will be joining you later, they can pay in cash. They can use M-Pesa for different branches. They can as well use the bank deposit as indicated there. So are you ready to go through this particular training. Okay, let's begin. So what is network marketing? Now, this is a new concept to many of us, and basically network marketing is whereby you are going to sell certain product through referral marketing or word of mouth. So your work basically is to connect with other people, connect them to our products, our opportunity, and you'll get paid for doing that. And the concept of this business is very simple. It is an online business. That means it can be done online. And you already know that online businesses are really thriving right now. The number two, you can become your own boss. Here, you are not like an employee. You are the one to decide what time you are going to work, whoever you are going to work with, and in what manner. But this should not mean that you should now bring laziness into the business. Even though you are your own boss, ensure that you do things in the right manner so that you get the right results. Then it also gives you the power of leverage. This is the secret of the rich people. So leverage is simply using other people's time and money. If you look at some of the companies that do so well, like Safaricom, these are companies that are using other people's money and time, and they're really making crazy money. So that is the secret to all the successful businesses. So our business also has it. That means you can become so successful. And then it is a people helping people business. For you to succeed, you have to help as many people also make money. So whenever you join, have that heart to help. Be willing to help other people get started, grow through the system, make money until they get to the top. Then you can also earn from home. It is a business that you can do from the comfort of your home. So all you need is to learn the skills of sales and marketing. I know many of us, when we hear the word sales, it already scares you, but don't worry. We have a number of trainings that we are going to take you through that are going to handle this particular skill. Then marketing is another very important skill. And guys, these two skills are one of the highest paid, even in other industries. If you go to the bank, some of the guys who are doing this are getting paid so much money. So you have to master them, because if you cannot sell yourself, if you cannot sell a product or an opportunity, then definitely there is no business you are going to be doing. So I want to start by talking about mindset. And as you start this business, the mindset that you are going to start with is the most important thing. So what kind of mindset are you having? Are you that person with a positive mindset? Are you having a positive attitude? Are you an optimistic person? Are you someone who is focused on success? Are you someone who sees possibility? Are you someone who wants good health? Yeah. Are you someone who thinks big? So always the kind of mindset that you need is this kind of positive mindset. So some of the words you can see, they revolve around positivity. So that is how your mind should always be. So always have a good learning and listening attitude. There are people who think they know everything already. So avoid that. Always be on a learning mode, because these are new concepts. And in your first 1 year, you'll only be going through a series of learning processes. So attitude is more important than skills. Attitude is more important than education. Avoid, I know that already attitude. We are going to take you through some trainings that probably you've been taken through before, but still go through them and keep on learning the business as soon as possible. So these are some of the trainings that we have. So I'll start with the OPP. That is the opportunity plan presentation, the business meeting that is done in the office. Then we have the new distributors orientation for those who have just joined. We have the Alliance Success Achievement Program. This one is now to get you from the beginner level to a pro level. Then we have technical training and DTC. That is about the online account. Then we have events and workshops. I'll be attending them. Any event by the company, especially the ones where they sell tickets, do attend this kind of events. Then we are going to have several special trainings, especially on Zoom. And as we invite different speakers, be part of them. So these are the trainings and seminars that are going to help you learn the business as fast as possible. Number two, I want to talk about belief. And when I read some of the holy books, they tell me that if you are going to believe anything, then it is also going to be very easy to achieve. So in this business, you also need 100% belief. So what do you need to believe in? Number one, you need to believe in the company. And as you can see, the company is so huge. Probably some of us don't realize that. But back in 2018, I actually witnessed this. Thousands and thousands of people came to celebrate this. And so many of them are already making a lot of money. And it made me even believe more. Then in the year 2015, we appeared in the Guinness Book of Record twice. That is the largest human smiley formation and the largest gathering under one dome. Then this was the 12th anniversary. This is the one that I actually attended. You can see all those people. So if all these guys are doing it on a serious note, then it should tell you something. So the company has also been there since 2006. We have a very strong management. This is the CEO, Doked, Chief Marketing Officer, John Asprin, Chief Finance Officer, Engineer Francis Miguel. So together, they have actually expanded this company to so many countries. And the CEO himself has gotten so many awards because of his excellent leadership qualities. Then we've also had a number of achievements. So this one is just a sign for you that you are in the right company. By just the company having all these awards, it means that they are doing some good work. Then we also had the AIM Academy training. This is a training to equip you with a lot of skills to grow your team. That was 2019 at KICC. Then this was the anniversaries. You can see a picture with the board of directors. Then we also have several car achievers. We have Millionaires Club members. We have top earners. So guys, these are slots that are there for you. You can equally become a member of the Millionaires Club, having made over 3 million and above. You can become a car achiever. You can join the top earners and so on. And next, you need to believe in our products. So there's a training that I'll really encourage you to go through about our products. Get the link later on from your mentor and get to understand each of these products. So these are health products. And as one of our members, you need to be a product of the products. Do use the products, do consume them, ensure you keep yourself healthy and have your own testimony. At the moment you use the products, you know how they taste, you know how they feel, how they work. It will be so easy for you to share them with another person or even sell to them. Then believe in your upline. I believe the person who brought you on board really wants you to succeed because the moment you succeed, they are also successful. So always believe in your upline, even if you know more than them, even if you are more educated than them, always believe in them because this is the person who showed you the opportunity and you actually believed in him, you joined him. So allow him to guide you, allow him or her to guide you through the process until you get there. Then the people who join your team, those are your downlines, also believe in them as you work together, support each other and guide them until they get to the point where you want them to be. And most importantly, guys, believe in yourself. This is the greatest part of belief. If you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see a weakling? Do you see such a strong person? Do you see a cat? Do you see a lion? Do you see a warrior or do you see a wimp? Somebody who is scared. So always believe in yourself. If other people are already doing it, if you saw other people are already transforming their lives, then you can equally do it. So always believe in yourself and go for what you want. Now, there are two things that I've seen really bring people down in this business, especially as they begin, and that is doubt and fear. And doubt is just that thing that is telling you that probably you cannot do it or you are not good enough. And I always tell people that whenever you experience doubt your doubts. Don't let the doubts overpower you. Always doubt them. Always think opposite of what your mind is telling you. If it is telling you you can't do it, ask yourself why not. And you're going to find better answers why you can do whatever you want to do. So the first fear that many of us go through is the fear of rejection. So the moment you are going to share this business, probably with some of your classmates, office mates, neighbors, friends, relatives, family, loved ones, some of them are not going to buy the idea. Some of them might even sideline you, and that is just how life is. Personally, I went through this. Not everyone goes through it, but some of us will go through it. And I had to pass through this. I had to find a way to actually overcome that kind of problem or a challenge. And this is what I'll advise you as a new member to do. To avoid the rejection or serious rejection from all these guys, the moment you are still new in the business, we don't want you to convince anyone. It is not your work to convince anyone at that point to join the business. What we want you to do is simply to share, ask them to be part of one of our trainings so that they learn. In case they want to know more, just explain to them that you're not the right person at that point to share with them more. Rather, you want them to meet one of your mentors who is going to guide them through the entire process until they learn everything so well. So your work is to share. Share the Zoom links, share the information. In case you're inviting them to the office, let them come and learn for themselves. You'll find your work becomes so easy. But the truth of the matter is, some people are going to join you. Some people won't join you. But so what? There's always someone who is waiting somewhere. So move on to the next. Move on to the next. That is just how life is. You might talk to 10 people. Some of them will join, some won't join. But the 10 people are not the only people in this world. There is still someone else who is waiting somewhere for you to talk to them. Now, the second fear that we always face is the fear of failure. So all along as we grew up, we were taught that failure is a bad thing, but in entrepreneurship, that is part of success. So failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the success. So in this business, you are going to experience a lot of failures. You might not hit your target once or twice. You might go through the rejection. You might pass through some of the challenges. But don't let that fear of failure actually bring you down. So fear has two meanings, according to us: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. So the choice is all yours. Are you going to face everything or forget and run? So these are some of the reasons why you need to face your fears. I know many of us have big dreams. We are going to talk about this later. Because of those dreams, that is why you need to face your fears. That thing that you fear, the friend you fear talking to, your classmate, your office mate, your neighbor you fear talking to, you never know. That might be the person who is going to help you build that huge organization that is going to help you achieve some of your dreams. Again, we have a lot of bills to pay. We have rent, we have electricity, hospital bills, and so on. Ensure you face your fears, because all these are not going to run away. But the moment you face your fears, you can easily make the money and handle all this. Then, of course, taxing. You know, the little money you make, the more the government takes. So you need to make so much money that even after taxing, you still don't feel it. And our business has tax advantages. That is one benefit that I really loved about this. Then some of us are also going to go through discouragement, which is normal. Anyone who feels you're already above them, they are always going to try to pull you back to their level. So this is also very normal in the society. If you see some people are discouraging you, the best thing to do is to be positive and don't entertain such negative thoughts. Avoid the dream stealers at all. Anyone who is trying to talk you out of your dreams, those are not the guys that you need to have within your circle. Now that you are an entrepreneur, you need guys who are like-minded. You need guys who are going to encourage you along the way. You need guys who are going to support whatever you're going to do. And I've seen so many people are being told by their friends, maybe you've changed, you should be happy with what you have, why don't you play it safe? But the moment you start growing, that is when you'll be hearing some of this. Don't listen to them, because the moment you resist whatever they say, that is the point when you'll be growing up the success ladder. And challenges will always be there. Discouragement will always be there, even from unexpected people, especially as you begin the business. You'll find maybe your spouse is not for it. You'll find maybe your family and friends are not for it. You'll find you have little problems. Of course, when you still are not making a lot of money, there are a few challenges that you might pass through. And even some of the natural things like pandemics, like the COVID-19 are going to be there. But don't let any of this slow down your growth. Keep on growing, keep on moving in the business. Then one thing that you guys really need is what we call focus. Focus. That is one thing that I've learned has really contributed to a huge success of some of the wealthiest people. Like at one point, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett were asked to write just one word that has really contributed a lot to the kind of wealth they have created. And that word was this one on the screen: focus. So as you do your business, ensure that you are ruthlessly focused. You can never serve two masters at the same time. And guys, this is not the first company that you guys are seeing. You're going to see so many of them. If you're that person who is going to jump from one to another, to another, to another, you're not going to see success anytime soon. You might see a little success, but it is not going to last a long time. And if you want to check some of the guys who have really succeeded big, they gave themselves time. And as you start the business, just like I told you before, give yourself at least 7 years. Do this business seriously, and you're going to see very huge changes, actually beyond your wildest expectations. So focus for us, it means follow one course until you are successful. We are already in the MLM industry. Don't get yourself into any other company that deals with the same thing, because I believe you already know we have some of the best products. We have one of the best compensation plans. And again, the company is stable. Those are the 3 things that you always need to look at while you are starting your journey as a networker. And then I also want to talk about discipline. This is one of the keys to success in our business. Now, this is the bridge between our goals and accomplishments. Now, the little small things that we need to accomplish each and every day, those are the things that are going to bring us the success. So discipline is doing what you know needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day are going to lead you to great achievements gained slowly over time. So ensure you are disciplined, ensure you follow the steps that your leaders are going to guide you through, and you're going to see great results. And again, guys, you need to be dedicated and committed. Dedication and commitment are what transfer dreams into realities. So if you really want to achieve something, you will find a way to do it. Now, that is what we mean by dedication. Always be dedicated to your dreams. I know at the end of this session, we'll be writing down some of the things we want to achieve through this business. If you're not going to be dedicated, then definitely you are not going to get to those dreams. So if the moment you become dedicated, you'll always find a way. However hard things are for you, you'll always find a way to get yourself where you want to be. Then talking about commitment, this is what we need for our success. And I always tell people, if you're not going to be in 100%, then don't do the business. If you're not going to be in 100%, don't do the business. We don't mean you spend all the 24 hours a day doing the business, but give the business the right amount of time that you think is enough for it. For example, if you are a full-timer, give the business probably at least 8 hours a day. If you are a full-timer, that means you don't do any other thing. Personally, when I wanted big results, I decided to put in 16 hours, double. So my success actually came faster. And most people ask me, why is it that probably your success seems to have come faster? So personally, I was overcommitted. I put in more time. Then I also put in a lot of money in the business. Probably I'll talk about investment in this opportunity, especially when it comes to accounts, when it comes to your education, when it comes to your branding. You really need to use money to actually build yourself to the level that you can make the kind of income that you want. Then lastly, you need effort. That is where massive action comes in. So also commit effort, commit time, commit your money, and you are going to see crazy results. So we always have 3 levels of commitment. Some people always tell me, I'll try to do this business probably until I succeed. Then a second category will say, I will do my best to ensure that I succeed in the business. And then the last category, which is where I want all of us to be, are these guys who say, I will do whatever it takes to succeed. That means they don't have any other option. So until you reach the 3rd level of commitment, you are still not yet there. So commit yourself fully, commit yourself 100%, do whatever it takes to get yourself where you want to be. And then always smile, always count your blessings. In this journey, you are going to go through ups and downs. That is how life is. If you go to the hospital, then you find there's that machine that shows a graph of probably, I don't know whether it is the heart rate or something like that. Now, if that machine shows a straight line, then it means that the person is already dead. But when you see it going up and down, it means this guy is still alive. And that is how life is. Your journey in this business is not going to be a straight path. You're going to have ups and downs. But whenever you are low, always remember the blessings that you have. Always be grateful for whatever you have, because whatever you have, somebody else doesn't have, and they really wish they had what you had. And that is one of the secrets of the millionaires. They are always grateful. They always show gratitude to others, and that makes them to even get more out of life. So have a millionaire's mindset, and things are going to be much better. Now, lastly, I want to talk about our dreams. And guys, as you start this journey, it is very important that you put down all the things that you want to achieve and identify what is the greatest reason why you are doing this kind of a business. If you don't start with the dream, then you are going nowhere. It is like a ship in the ocean, and probably they don't know where they want to go. So before you do anything, before I take you to the second step, that is part 2, I want you to write down a set of dreams or goals that you have out of this business. We are going to have short term, then we are going to have long term or long range. So short term maybe is from today to the next 1 year. Then a long range maybe after 1 year all the way to 10 years from now. So have a very clearly defined goals or dreams and work towards them. So some of us might want the cars, you might want the houses, you might want to do investments, you might want to be fit, you might want financial freedom. But this is what I'm going to say. Always make them so big. Don't give yourself limitations. Don't make your dreams small to match your earnings. And my mentor says that the moment you make your dreams so big, the moment you finally achieve them, you are really going to feel good because you've achieved the ultimate thing that you really wanted out of this life. That fulfillment is what we need. So whatever you want, go for them. And then most people have known, we always set goals or dreams. We write them down, we work on them. Then along the way, you feel things are not going to work out or things are not working out. So you decide to probably reduce the dreams so that they can match the little income that you're making. That is not how we work. Here, in case you realize you are not getting to your dream, we don't always change the dream. We change what we have been doing to get the earnings so that our earnings can finally match the kind of dream that we want. Now, the magic of dreaming is actually writing them down. Anytime you put something on paper, it allows you to even think of more. And successful people even go ahead to print whatever dreams they have, pin them on a wall somewhere. They can actually see them every day. Now, the reason why we do that is because of the subconscious mind. If you're well aware, subconscious mind is what controls most of the things that we do. So the moment your dreams or your dream board or vision board is put there and you can see it every day, it is going to be embedded in your subconscious mind so that your body is ready to do whatever needs to be done for those dreams to be achieved. So ensure you have a dream board or a vision board. That is a chart which contains all the things you want to achieve. So make your dreams as important to you as oxygen. Make your dreams as important to you as oxygen. And the moment your dreams become as important as you want to breathe, then you are going to have no options. You just have to achieve them. So your why is more important than the how. So identify a very strong reason why you want to do this out of all those reasons that you guys will write down. And then always remember this. When things are not easy for you, always remember why you started in the first place. When things are good again, remember why you started. This will always keep you on track, and definitely the how is going to be easier and you are going to get to your final goal. So I want to share with you a story of one gentleman just to inspire. This is Mr. Elias Muhozi. This guy graduated and from Makerere, and before 2015 he was selling insurance in Uganda, which was not very successful for him. So somebody shared with him this powerful opportunity, which you are part of. That was back in 2015. So he decided to join with borrowed money. And the same gentleman you see, after a few years, this is him on the screen. And I believe you can see the kind of transformation he has gone through. Now, Elias tells me that when he was joining, he only had 3 things that were very important to him, that every time he was going through the journey in the business, he always remembered. The first thing that he wanted was a house of his own. The second thing that this gentleman wanted was to drive just a car, any car, out of the business. Then the third thing that he wanted was to start a family because he was already in his late 20s. So he wanted to find a beautiful wife and actually start a nice family. And guys, after just 4 years of doing the business, this gentleman was already there. These are the cars that he had bought within that period. The latest one was this Land Cruiser Prado. And his first car was the Mercedes Benz in the middle. Then he also bought the other Land Cruiser after 2.5 years of doing the business. So his first dream, which was to own just a car, it came to pass, and he has so many of them. Today he says when he wakes up, he's even confused which one should he use to go to work that particular day. Then he also bought himself a house after 3 good years of doing the business, one of the nice places in Kampala. He also got married just like he wanted after 4 years of doing the business, and after 5 years, he's already putting up those apartments, which are almost complete by now. I'm going to show you on the next slide. These are the apartments. So he's now doing the finishing, and you can imagine the kind of money that he'll be making as a landlord here. So this is the power of envisioning your dream. So as you start the journey, ensure you know exactly what you want. If you don't know what you want, someone can easily confuse you. Someone will come with a cheap job offer. They're going to take you away. Another company is going to come with probably a funny plan that is there to lure you, so that probably you go there, you do some business for some time, then they are nowhere to be seen. But if you have strong dreams, if you have strong reasons why you are doing this, you are going to do it until you get where you should be. Then we say anything worthwhile takes time. And I want us to look at traditional businesses. When I look at some of the people who start traditional businesses, it takes them even up to 3 years just for them to recover their income. And many people, when we join network marketing, we actually want the rules of business to be different. I've seen people whom, when the business doesn't work in 1 week, they already give up. When the business doesn't work within, let's say, 6 months, they already gave up. 3 months, they already gave up. Now, this is a business like any other, and the rules apply. The only thing that I've noted is that you can actually recover your money in the very shortest time possible, even within a month, even within a week. I've seen people even within days recovering their investment. Then for the rest of their life, they are now working on a profit. So I want to share with you a formula that is really applicable to this industry. We call it the 1-3-5-7 formula. So in your first 1 year, it is a learning process. That is the period when you are going to grow to the level of competency that probably you want to operate at for you to start making some good money. But as you guys are going to be learning, you are also going to be earning at the same time. I've seen people in the first 1 year, they made 3 million, 4 million, yeah, or $30,000, $40,000, or even more. So in the first year, you're going to grow your competency. And then in your 3rd year, that is the time when many people go full-time in this kind of business. And then after 5 good years of doing the business, that is the point when now you rise to the 6-figure level. People like Elias is already at 6-figure in dollars. Then in the 7th year, you become an expert. You now command a following in the industry. Now, the moment you become an expert, there is no turning back. It is going to be there. The money is going to be there. So guys, give yourself the time. I believe 7 years is not a long time compared to the 40 years that many people work and they retire probably even without savings. If 7 years can give you true financial freedom, then let's get ahead and do it. So always remember the 1-3-5-7 rule. Don't give up too soon because you cannot see the real fruits of this industry. If you're going to give up before the right time, the success really comes in the industry. Now, I've seen guys who defied this, guys who did the 5 year within 3 years. It is okay. If you're going to put in more time, of course, you're going to see bigger results. So as you do the business, keep on learning, never stop learning. And then I want you to identify someone within the business whom you can model. That is the person we call your mentor. Always find a mentor who is going to guide you, even though not physically. You can maybe follow them on YouTube, Facebook, and so on, but always be following what they are doing. Then in case there is an event of the company or of the team, ensure you are available, because these events are where you are going to get more encouragement. You are going to hear more stories that are going to push you from your comfort zone, that are going to challenge you. And along the way, you have to avoid distractions. Just like I said, focus, always focus. Don't look left, right, always put your eyes on the prize. And then lastly, you have to take massive action. You have to take massive action. For you to realize the 1357 formula, you always have to take massive action. If it is invitation, if it is sharing the opportunity with some of your friends, if it is learning, you have to do it massively. That is when the results are going to come. And then in the end, it is all going to be worth it. So I want you to look at the 7 years that you are going to do the business. Look at the career that you can create for yourself. Look at the career that you can create for yourself. Look at the freedom that you can be enjoying at the end of this period. Look at the lives that you will be able to touch, different people that are going to tell their stories and mention your name as the one who helped them to get where they wanted to be. Look at the people whom you will meet. And personally, I've been able to travel, and I'm very proud today. Even if I wanted something in Nigeria, just a call, and I'll be having the information by the following day. If I wanted something in, let's say, Dubai, I already know people there through this opportunity. If I want something in Rwanda, the same. So look at the people you're going to meet across the world, and it is also going to be worth it. Look at the places you'll visit. That is now through our trips, our travels, our expansion programs. You are going to visit so many countries. One of my mentors, the top one of the company, told me that he has actually visited 54 countries and is only 32 years old. So you can imagine by the time he hits 60, he shall have visited so many of them. And then look at the causes that you shall contribute to. I know many of us would really love to support people in the society. This opportunity can help you get there. So when you make your money, support people, feed the children who are hungry, pay school fee for some of them, support them, help them become people in the society. Then again, look at the person you are going to become in the process. This is actually the most important thing, because I've seen people make a lot of money, they lose that money, but because of the growth that they had, especially in our industry, network marketing, they keep on making that money. Somebody like Donald Trump made so much money, he lost the whole of it, but still, because he had grown as a person, he also managed to make it once again. So in the end, it is all going to be worth it. Look at the bigger benefits that you're going to enjoy. So anytime you feel like giving up, always remember the prize that you are really fighting to get at the end of the day. And then I want to finish by this quote: integrity is the seed for achievement. It is the principle that never fails. That is by Al Nightingale. And guys, I really want to stress, integrity is worth more than any amount of money that you guys are going to make. So when you join this business, when you start this business, always put integrity, your integrity, before anything else. And I've seen people who have lost their way just because of greed, because of dishonesty, and that is what we call lack of integrity. So as you join the business, do not become someone who lies about the opportunity. Do not misrepresent our opportunity. Do not be somebody who is looking for shortcuts in the system. You want to sell products at a price that the company doesn't allow. You want to steal other people's invites so that you register them below you. You want to take other people's team members, promising them that you are the only one who can help them succeed. Those are issues that we should not see in the team. When we realize them, of course, your accounts might be terminated. So always ensure that you uphold the highest form of integrity. And at one point I was told, if you do something good or bad, it will just come back to you eventually. However long it might take, but it will come back to you. So always do good, always do good. Uphold that integrity as you grow your business. So guys, that is the first part. That was just bringing you into the system, setting the right mindset for you. Now I want you to look at part 2, which is going to talk about the system, how you are going to operate the system, how you can be able to hit some of the ranks within the shortest period of time, how you can be able to become a millionaires club within months, how you can be able to build your accounts in a manner that after 3-5 years, you could be one of the top earners, not only in our country or your country, but in the entire world. So ensure you watch part 2. Ensure you watch part 2 before you introduce anyone into the business. Before you share this business with anyone, ensure you understand it very deeply so that your work becomes easier. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for creating time to look at this. I'll see you in the next section.